why Doc thinks Rubik's Cubes are hard to solve. This is so easy.
In the middle of shooting skits for Dr. Wolfula's next review, and also a new Gulag video, the camera battery died. So, whilst waiting for the thing to charge up, I headed to Dr. Wolfula's Instagram without his permission to host a live Q&A and kill some time. I'm very sorry.
Oh, hey, Ghoulash here. Probably nobody watching right now, but basically, I was shooting a Gulag video, but unfortunately, my battery died on the camera. So, yeah, I'm pretty much just killing time until the battery recharges, and I can finish recording the Gulag. So, yeah, pretty much just ask me some questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. This is completely impromptu, completely out of nowhere, so I'm seeing a lot of people are joining. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Last trailer on the left has joined. Greetings, sir. Greetings. Oh, let's see. Who else has joined? Lil Joey Costa? Oh, well, I don't know Lil Joey Costa. I don't know why I lit up when I read that name, but, hello, how you doing? And I'm not Dr. Wolfula, as someone, just said. They said hi to Dr. Wolfula. I am not he. I'm Ghoulash. I am Dr. Wolfula's faithful servant. Actually, I'm not that faithful. I don't really care what happens with Dr. Wolfula at all. You know, I really don't care. I don't care at all. So I'm not faithful at all. I'm completely the opposite of faithful. Let's see. I think I got some. Okay, I got a question, and this was from the first person who joined. Let's see. What did he say? Samuel P15 asked, would you watch Halloween Resurrection or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? Now, there is a question. I probably, ideally, would watch neither. I would probably really enjoy watching neither. But if I had to watch one of them, it would probably have to be, if I only have to watch one of them once, I guess I would probably go with maybe Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I don't like that one more than Halloween Resurrection, necessarily at least, but I don't watch. I've honestly seen Resurrection more times than Halloween 2, so maybe I'll appreciate Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 in a better way if I actually watch it again, I suppose. Boy, yeah, that one was the one with the hobo Michael, as Airsick Cookie points out. Let's see. Now, let me see if any other questions were asked. Does Doc know you're on here? As Cy S. You know what? What he doesn't know won't hurt him. So I don't really. It's completely inconsequential. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. So if I just spend some time talking to his fans on Instagram, It's completely, it's not a big deal. It's completely fine, I think. Alrighty, let's see. Last trailer on the left asked, thoughts on Sinister. Is that the one? That's the one by James Wan. I remember it vaguely. I watched it last year, but I still can't remember a lot of what happened, I have to say, unfortunately. But I remember, mostly enjoying it. Legend Zob, who is a Patreon supporter, said, remember when Doc was in Mexico? I sure do. Those were some peaceful times, I have to say. Let's see, any other questions? Okay, well, I already answered a question from that guy, but if I can't find another one. Okay, surprised Josku? Surprised Josku? Josuke, I don't know. I think it's some kind of Japanese thing. Okay. Some kind of weeb shit name. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, does the Doc like mac and cheese? I can't say I've observed him eating mac and cheese. So, but I've never seen him eat anything. So, unfortunately, I can't really answer that question. I don't know what he eats. I don't know what it's actually disturbing now that I think about it. What does he eat? What kind of fucked up shit does he probably eat? If he doesn't eat mac and cheese, everybody loves mac and cheese. If he doesn't eat mac and cheese, what the fuck does he eat? I don't even want to think about it. Does the leg lamp belong to you or the Doc? Oh, that certainly belongs to the Doc. Certainly belongs to the Doc. He's quite enamored with that Major award. He's quite enamored with it. K. Klein just gave me a whole bunch of middle fingers. I don't know why. That's not very nice. Oh well. Mark Maron, and that's not the podcaster Mark Maron. He sent a request to be in my live video. It's not going to happen. I appreciate you asking to be in it, but it's not going to happen. All right, Silent Rick 8070 asked, what do you think of PG-13 Black Christmas? It's not a good idea. Well, yeah, it was supposed to be R-rated, but they decided that they wanted to reach a younger audience with this film. I can sort of understand. Maybe this film appeals to a younger audience. Maybe they're trying to, resonate with the younger audience. But to me, Black Christmas, it's got to be a bleak, dark, nightmarish Christmas horror film. And PG-13 doesn't really say that to me. It doesn't really get that across. It seems to be a very standard slasher film scenario, too. So PG-13 and kind of a standard slasher scenario doesn't really buzz me. So I'm not super into it. I'm not super into the idea, unfortunately. Hopefully it is good in the end, but hopefully they do come out with an R-rated cut on the DVD. They don't do that anymore, though. They don't fucking bother with that. Even when there is, when somebody says, oh, we do have, the alternate better cut, they don't fucking do that anymore. They don't bother with Blu-ray releases and DVDs anymore, unfortunately. Back in, the mid-2000s, you got, there was always some other cut of a movie on a DVD or Blu-ray. They don't do that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, man. Okay. Pink Heart Core asked, what do you think of the redone Sonic trailer? I think it's less creepy. In fact, it's not creepy. It looks pretty nice. It doesn't have that uncanny valley aspect. It does look, it has realistic textures and stuff, but it's like the Detective Pikachu thing, where it's realistically textured, but it still looks like a cartoony, over-the-top figure, so it's not creepy. The problem with the original version of that Sonic movie was that they were trying to make him way too much of a hedgehog man thing, a weird cross between man and hedgehog. That was not a good idea. And thankfully they fixed it. They made it look like the actual video game character, just with blue arms, but mostly pretty much just looks like the video game character, which is nice. It's nice. Ah, man. Okay, let me see. Joshinji asked, Ghoulash, what's your fondest memory from being alive? And which one foe today, Minion or Dabob? I don't know what that last one means, but my fondest memory from being alive. Honestly, I think it might have just been the moment I died. So you can understand why I was not super happy about, being alive again. I think being the moment before I died was probably the one happy moment. It was a hell of an existence, and it's even worse now. So, yeah, it's not great. Not great. Not great being alive again, that's for sure. Alrighty, let me see. Yeah, I agree, JCB024. The tall, skinny Sonic, creepy. Yeah, very creepy. Ghoulash, have you ever thought of killing the Doc? He seems pretty abusive, asked, surprised Josku. I thought about killing him. He's, pretty sure, immortal, so I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work at all. You can't hurt him. He does feel pain, for sure, but you can't really, kill him. He does feel pain, though, definitely, and he can temporarily die, but it's whatever. It's just he just regenerates. It's kind of bullshit, so I don't even bother. And I'm not violent, so, it's whatever. It is whatever. Last trailer on the left said, that doesn't look like a basement. Well, yeah, it doesn't really look like a basement at all. I am currently in the lounge, so it's not quite as basement-y. I'm not really supposed to be here. You're not really supposed to ever see this either. It's supposed to be kind of secret. So, sorry. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I mean, it's whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me at all. Alrighty, let me see. Why is everybody concerned about me being in a basement? Okay, you know, it's adjacent to the basement in the sense that it is connected to the basement. But you know, I don't want to be in the basement. You know, I'm trying to kill time waiting for the battery. Like, I want to relax. And this has a comfier chair. So that's where I am. Alrighty, what am I doing in the lounge? I'm just living. And it's something I don't want to be doing, but it's what I am doing. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Legends of the Lounge. What is this, Clue? No. No, it's not Clue. I would love to be Mr. Body. I really look up to Mr. Body because he was dead. He was dead throughout most of the film and throughout the board game. You know, it was pretty nice. Okay, let me see. Pink Hardcore wrote, hashtag free Ghoulash 2K19. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be like, the Area 51 shit. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let me see. Well, I already gave my thoughts on Black Christmas. On Black Christmas, Grim Reaper of Death Man. So you're gonna have to watch the archived version of this stream to find out. I'm not repeating myself, okay? Because I might also post this on YouTube, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. Fuck that. Fuck that. And it's not gonna be a long stream either. So yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Legends Ob wrote, are you more excited about Halloween Kills or The Rise of Skywalker? I'd have to say Halloween Kills, because, you know, Star Wars, yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag sometimes. Hopefully the next one is good. But then again, I've liked most of the newer Star Wars movies. Just mixed feelings about the numbered ones. I mean, Force Awakens, it was way too derivative on Episode 4, of course. And Last Jedi, I appreciated the subversions, and it did have a lot of cool ideas, but it also just had like a story arc that wasn't really that important. It was just this side arc that just was off to the side. It didn't matter. It didn't have any real major consequence on the plot. So that aspect wasn't super great. And there was a lot of missed opportunities with this trilogy so far. So, and I do feel like they're completely, there's no singular vision with this trilogy. They're just it's like a relay race. They're passing it on to the next writers. Like, not a good approach. But I did like Solo. Some people didn't like Solo. I liked it. And I really did like Rogue One. So, you know, and I saw the first episode of Mandalorian. Like that too. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's move on from Star Wars. This is a horror channel. Okay, Joshinji asked, is Doc a furry? We need to know. I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, he's kind of, he's more rubbery than furry. Like, I don't know, it's kind of strange. Yeah, Wolfulites are kind of, they're not really furry. They're actually like rubber. Like, they're just made out of rubbery material. It's really unnerving. So I guess you can't really say he's a furry. I mean, he's something else. He's a monster, I suppose. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, XGen4205 asked, or just said, is this statement, do a Let's Play ASAP, please. Yeah, maybe. I would probably be fun. I'm probably more suited to it than Dr. Wolfula. So actually, probably, maybe in the future, like, any Let's Plays on the channel will be me. Possibly, I don't know, who knows. Just so you know, I got a bit of a skin condition, so the back of my hands are sort of pale. It's sort of like alopecia, so yeah, it's not looking good. Man, I'm not so into the pale look. Okay, let me see. How did you die, Ghoulash, and how old is the Doc? Well, the Doc is older than time itself. He's from another dimension that's older than ours, so he kind of just came here. At least that's what he says. It's probably a lie. I don't know why I believe his lies. Sometimes he's very convincing because it just sounds so stupid and made up that you just kind of, like, because he seems like he's stupid and made up, but he's real. So anything he says, it just seems like, okay, I guess if he exists, whatever he's saying has to be true, I suppose. I don't know. But how did I die? I don't really remember. It's just a big bright light, and I was super happy about it. Yeah, it was like, yes, finally. Oh, boy. Okay, let me see. Can I find another question? Let me scroll. Scream or Nightmare on Elm Street? So, 2 horror franchises by Wes Craven. I'd have to go... honestly, okay, between Scream 1 and Nightmare on Elm Street 1... I'd probably rather watch Scream 1. You know, I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street 1, it's a great movie, but certain things just haven't aged as well. And I feel like Dream Warriors is just, I like that one better. So I just feel like, you know, if I'm going to watch a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it's most likely going to be Dream Warriors. It's just very entertaining and fun throughout. I feel like there are some dull stretches with the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, it starts super strong with Tina. I believe it's Tina. The blonde chick. I believe her name was Tina. But then it kind of, you know, there's a bit more of some dull stretches. I know that might be sacrilegious to say. It's still a great film, but... okay, let me see. I'm going to move on. Okay. Would you spend a day with Chucky or Candyman? Probably Candyman, because I wouldn't have to look down while talking to Candyman. So it's a little less awkward, like, I don't know, just looking down at a little doll person. Yeah, so probably Candyman, just based on height alone. Let me see. K. Klein, 1983, says, the Friday the 13th remake was decent. Well, it wasn't really a remake. It was kind of just a reimagined reboot, sequel thing. Kind of strange, but it wasn't really a remake. It was, it was weird. It was a weird thing. I guess just a new film. Just a reboot. Yeah, let's just call it a reboot. That's safe to say. It was a reboot, and it was okay. It was fine. It was totally fine. I feel like, you know, it didn't quite nail the feel of a Friday the 13th movie that I really enjoy out of a Friday the 13th movie, but it was fine for what it was. You know, yeah, it's fine. All right, let me see. Joker sequel, is it needed? Do you want it? Do you believe it should stand on its own? Yeah, I don't think there needs to be a sequel to Joker. I don't really know what they would do with it. I guess, I mean, I don't think they would have Batman in a sequel. I don't think they'd ever. Honestly, I feel like you don't want to add Batman to that version of the Batman universe. Like, it's the Batman universe. It should not have Batman. Like, that should be the approach, I think. So, no Batman. I would think if they did it, just explore more of... I mean, there's definitely plenty of room. Just explore more of Joker becoming a criminal mastermind guy. Like, just a figure of the underworld. Like, that's pretty much all... Like, there's plenty of room for a sequel, pretty much. Because he doesn't really do a whole lot once he becomes the Joker. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot. He doesn't do a ton. So there's definitely room for a sequel where he does more as a criminal mastermind. Hopefully he becomes a criminal mastermind, because he wasn't really that in the movie. He was kind of just a regular old schmuck that accidentally did some stuff. Anyway, okay, let me show us the Wolfula mask. There's no mask, so I don't know what to tell you. K. Klein, 1983, said Satan's Little Helper is a classic B movie, LOL. Okay, I'm not arguing with you. It's fun. Okay, let me see. How's the doctor's wife? I don't know. I'm not keeping track. It's a fucking weird question. I don't have anything to do with his wife. He keeps me far away from the Meredith or whatever her name is. Not Patrick said, can you hit Dr. Wolfula for us? No, I'm not going to do that. This is not Truth or Dare, so no, I'm not doing that at all. Hopefully you could probably hear the creaking of the chair. This is a comfortable chair, but it's very creaky. Blame IKEA. They're not the best at making chairs, I have to say. Well, I mean, it's comfortable, but it's just creaky. Alrighty. Oh, man. Oh, hopefully you didn't hear that. Oh, God. Horror movie that came out in the last decade that you recommend. In the last decade. The last 10 years. Let me think. What's a good horror movie that came out in the last 10 years? Why do I blank on this? I'm trying to think of a good one, but there's been plenty of good ones. I don't know why I can't think of one. Why can't I think of one? What is going on with me? Like a really good one. Let me think. Oh, no. It Follows, I guess. That's the first one that came to mind. That's pretty fun. Okay. Let me see. Danny Cox, 1988, said, you looking forward to Halloween Kills? Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward. I'm curious. Will they drop the ball or not? Because, we've had sequels. Sequels that really start things fresh again in the Halloween series. And then the next one is just dog shit in comparison. I don't think it's going to be the case with Halloween Kills. I hope not, at least. It doesn't seem like it would be, but I'm hoping it's better than the last one, and I did like the last one. I'm just hoping it doesn't have some of the same flaws, but, yeah. Okay, let me see. Who would win in a fight, you or Dr. Wolfula? Oh, my God. Probably Dr. Wolfula. You guys really want me to fight somebody. You want me to be one of those streamers that's like, okay, I'm just going to take the camera, I'm going to take my phone and just go out into the streets and just fight somebody. No, thank you. I think there was that one Lindsay Lohan Instagram live stream where she, was just wandering out at night and confronted a family she thought was fucking child traffickers. Oh my God. Just a random family walking down the street. Those kids yours? I'm taking them. I'm fucking come to my hotel room. It's fucking weird. Celebrities are strange people. They are strange people. And it's unfortunate that they end up having so many mental problems and drug issues. Because you don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. Not Patrick asked, could Dr. Wolfula beat Lindsay Lohan in a fight? I don't think so, actually. I think Lindsay Lohan would definitely kick his teeth in. I'm not going to beat her around the bush. She'd probably just completely go sick house on him. Could Dr. Wait, I already read that one. Just fixated on Lindsay Lohan right now. God. Superman versus Goku. Oh my God. What Stan Lee or something? I bet that's something people who I feel so bad for Stan Lee in the later part of his life. Just having to go to all these conventions and stuff. Oh God. That's very sad to me to think about. Oh, well, I mean, ideally he was going to conventions, out of his own free will, but, most of the time. But I'm somewhat concerned that he was possibly forced into it by some people. Hopefully not. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know why I went on the Stan Lee tangent. Goku versus Superman. Probably, I don't really know anything about Goku. So I'm just going to say Superman. I mean, he's the only one I'm really familiar with. I don't watch anime stuff like that. Not for me. There, but for the grace of God go I. Okay, so can the Doc beat Superman? Well, Dr. Wolfula actually happens to wear a vest made out of kryptonite underneath his cloak, so probably Dr. Wolfula would win. But then again, I mean, Superman would just, Superman would probably just have to, Superman was trying to kill him, even if there was kryptonite, it's not like if Superman was like miles away, revving up the the fucking flight to punch Dr. Wolfula. It's not like he would, like, stop midair as soon as he got near the kryptonite. No, he would still, finish the punch, and maybe he'd feel like, ow, some kryptonite, but, like, just Dr. Wolfula would be disintegrated, pretty much, I think. God. Schmoopytron asked, ever heard of Svengoolie? Yes, he is one of the greats. Oh, man. King Ray 2001 said, you need your own channel, man. Doc would be pissed, though. Yeah, he would be pissed, which is why I don't need my own channel. I'm just gonna make the videos I'm designated to make, and then, that's it. That's it. I don't need to make anything else. Just gonna stay in my own lane, which is, I guess, Dr. Wolfula's lane, but whatever. Let me see. Danny Cox 1988 asked, have you heard much about Scream 5? I haven't. I have not heard anything beyond it's apparently in development. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I know. I know it's in development, and that's it. Stream. God, hopefully it didn't cut out. I think it might have briefly. Okay. It Too was, not Patrick said, It Too was the worst horror movie of the year, but as a question. What? I don't know what the last part means, but I don't think it was the worst horror movie of the year. It was certainly a disappointing, ending, a finale. That's as it was as it's written, but making a, I think it was nearly 3 hours, and making a nearly 3 hour movie based on, the lighter, least interesting part of the book was not a good idea. They had to do it, but I think they should have reimagined it to some degree to make it more exciting and interesting or something. Because it was just, if it was, the thing is apparently they are going to make a cut that has It 1 and 2 all in one. So, we'll see how that turns out, though. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to watch a 4 hour, 5 hour movie. I think ideally in retrospect, they probably should have made it like a TV series, a TV miniseries. Season 1, you could just take as long as you want with all the episodes. It's a long fucking book, and they've done that with Stephen King books. They're doing that with The Stand. I think it would have been better than, the movies approach, I think. I think so. But that's how they did it. And, it was rumored for years that they were going to make a sci-fi original movie of it. So it's nice that they didn't do that. It's nice that they actually made it a bit more, expensive, I guess. They put more money into it than a sci-fi original movie would have done. I remember years ago, like more than a decade ago, that was the rumored It remake that was going to be made, and that probably would have been really bad, so at least they didn't do that. Alrighty, let me see. Nathan Hood 2016 asked, what are your thoughts on the Invisible Man trailer? I'm not really so into the idea of the Invisible... I like the idea of the Invisible Man, doing world domination shit, and he seemed like a mastermind, and he came up with the invisible serum shit on his own and stuff, and he went crazy from it. He went crazy from power, and, it is predictable. It has been done a lot, but, at least it's a different approach, because the movie is clearly, he is not really a mastermind, mastermind megalomaniac bent on world-conquering. No, he's not really that. He's a gaslighting boyfriend who's invisible. And maybe he does some, sketchy, shady things besides, like, terrorizing his girlfriend. But, is that really all you're gonna do? You're fucking invisible, bro. Like, do some cooler stuff. Have a bit more ambition. You're invisible. No one can see you. It just doesn't make sense to me. I was hoping, I don't think it's the case now, but I was thinking that this was gonna be like a Blumhouse shared universe like the old days of the Universal things, and it wasn't going to be like the superhero approach that they were doing with the previous attempt, but unfortunately it seems like these are just going to be standalone things. I don't know what they're going to do after Invisible Man, but I'm not really so into the approach, but at least it's a different approach, It's not really an Invisible Man movie I'm interested in seeing, but for people, who are into the Invisible Man, it's a new idea. It's a new take, at least. Official Michelangelo Milano. Okay. He said, "You are a great horror host." Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Alrighty, let me see. I think I'm going to wind down. Let me see if I can find one. I can see find one more question to do. Will you or the Doc ever do a crossover with Dinosaur Dracula? I don't think so. I would like to, but that's probably not going to happen. Crossovers aren't really necessary anyway. Let me see. Let me find another question. Let's see. Thoughts on Reese's Puffs? Asked D-Lo Craft. Never actually had Reese's Puffs, so I can't. I love Reese's. Reese's are nice. Just the Reese's on their own, like the candy. It's pretty. Reese's anything is the best candy ever. Yeah. So I'd assume I'd like Reese's Puffs if I like Reese's, but I've never had the cereal. I've just eaten the candy kind. Okay, let me see. Airsick Cookie asked, "What's this new video about you're recording?" Well, I recorded a couple of skits for Dr. Wolfula's next video. It's a bit like the Blair Witch skits that were in that video. Not as many as that video. It's just bookending skits, but some skits. I also I'm in the middle of recording a Gulag video. That's an unboxing. Just unboxing all the Bambox horrors I have collected and not opened all this time. 5. So 5 Bambox horrors. A lot. What else? And I also recorded before my camera's battery died, and I'm recharging it now and killing time. Before it died, I'm also recording just a little promo for the Pop Bass app. So there's that too. So 3 things, and then this. So hopefully this is decent enough to post on YouTube later. So hopefully. Okay, let me see. Are we ever gonna get a OG Hellraiser review? Possibly. I mean, that series needs to be covered more on the channel, but we'll see. Any thoughts on the Cloverfield universe? Oh, I want to... oh, man. I think maybe they need to make more. They need to make more Cloverfield movies that are actually the giant monster. And actually make a movie that's intended to be a Cloverfield movie. And not this anthology approach where they just pluck a random movie that's in production and then just add Cloverfield elements. Don't stop doing that. I mean, I like Cloverfield Lane, 10 Cloverfield Lane. They need to make, just an actual, from the ground up Cloverfield film. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can find one more. That's a question that's a good question to end on. I think I found it, but okay, I think I found the question to end it on. Yeah, let me see. Where did it go? Okay, yeah. Gigantus 2K asked, "Ghoulash, how you doing?" I'm doing just fine. Just fine. And I suppose that's a good way to end this stream. Now, before I go, in case this goes up on YouTube, like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more, and click the bell icon to keep track of future uploads and streams. Follow Doc on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Dr. Wolfula, especially Instagram if you want to, have a little chance encounter with me, in the live video feed. Also, support the channel on Patreon at patreon.com/Dr. Wolfula. And finally, that was the finally part. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, but also check out the Pop Bass app if you're interested in a virtual Dr. Wolfula that you can hang out with and play with. Anyway, I've been Ghoulash. Thanks again, and bye-bye. See you all next time. Okay, let me turn this shit off. Okay, I think it's off, right? Yeah, it's off. Those guys were such patsies. the viewers of that stream were so easy to just, they were eating out of the palm of my hand. Wait, okay, wait, yeah. Yeah, oh shoot.